Thanks for joining us on our streaming service for your drought alert. I'm your first alert meteorologist, Callie Zanandri. As Colorado continues to deal with ongoing drought conditions, water conservation is more important than ever. Many of us don't even think about how much water we use every day until we see it reflected on our monthly bill. That's where a tool called Aqua Hawk comes in. Joining us today to talk more about how this program works and how it can help residents save water and money is Kathleen Duke, the Water Efficiency Coordinator with the City of Golden. Kathleen, thanks for being with us today.
Thanks for having me.
Well, for people that may not have heard of it, what is Aqua Hawk and how does it help residents better understand their water use?
So Aqua Hawk is a customer water dashboard that enables residents to be able to see their water use and be able to better monitor and conserve water in that process.
Awesome, a great tool. How does the system track water consumption and how quickly can users see their change in their water use?
So Aqua Hawk actually uses a satellite to be able to pick up meter reads every 15 minutes, which actually helps make it more accurate than a manual meter would. And they are, that data uploads after every 15 minutes, it goes into the customer portal, and you can see hourly consumption at that point of your water use.
Incredible. Now, what types of alerts can residents set up and how easy is the program for someone who may not be so tech savvy?
Yeah, it's very easy for customers to use, which is why we picked it. Customers are able to set their own alerts, so you can set thresholds to be able to benchmark for gallons per hour, gallons per minute, gallons per week, or gallons per month. Which is very helpful in monitoring your own use.
I'm sure, yeah, for sure. Now, many people are surprised when they receive a high water bill. How can Aqua Hawk help prevent those surprises?
Yeah, so Aqua Hawk is very efficient with being able to log in to view your water use at any point in time. It's also very helpful if you are out of town. To be able to log in and see how much water you're using or if there's potentially a leak when you're not home. And that has been very beneficial with helping people prevent further water losses.
Now, what are some of the most common causes of sudden spikes in water use and water bills?
So the most common would probably be a running toilet. People don't always hear a running toilet. Sometimes you can't hear it, and so that's a very common one, as well as leaks from your irrigation systems. We see a jump in leak alerts during the summertime.
Yeah, those are two big ones, I'm sure. Now, leak detection is one of Aqua Hawk's key features. How does the system identify a possible leak, and why is early detection just so important?
Yeah, so Aqua Hawk alerts if it detects something that's abnormal use from what you would normally use. And so at that point in time, we actually have staff that reviews each of the alerts because we want to verify that it's looks like it's truly a leak or if it resolves itself. So we are looking at each one of those.
Yeah, I bet that's a big job. How many do you think you see?
We see quite a few. I believe last year we notified 800 alerts, and this year we're already probably going to exceed that.
If someone receives a leak alert, what should they do next, and what are some signs of a leak they should look for around their home?
Yeah, so if customers receive a leak alert, they should log into Aqua Hawk and look at their water use. There is a lag in that information that you can see. So it does get updated a couple times a day, but there is a lag in that information. So, but it is recommended to keep track of your water use and then to troubleshoot some areas. So the most obvious areas would be indoors, whether that be a dripping faucet, a running toilet, and then to start to look outdoors if there's anything with the irrigation system, a hose left on, which is actually very common. The last thing is actually, which this software is great for, is detecting underground leaks. Because Colorado's pipes are buried so deep into the ground because of how cold it gets here, oftentimes you will not see that water on the surface. So we have been able to help a lot of people detect some of those leaks as well.
Yeah, so important. Now, beyond saving money, how can Aqua Hawk help residents conserve water, especially during a drought?
Yeah, so during a drought, there's many ways to be able to look at the spikes in your water use. So you can better detect how much water you're using if you are following water restrictions during a drought. And also you can even set your own benchmarks with your thresholds. So for example, for Golden, we're asking residents to save 15 to 30% of outdoor use. So you can actually set your own thresholds to be able to reduce your water and compare that to previous year's use.
That's awesome. That's awesome. Now, what are some of the biggest contributions to household water use, and how much of an impact can summer lawn irrigation have on water bills?
So if you're just looking at indoor use, I would say the largest contributor to indoor use is toilets. But if you're looking at overall use for a resident over a whole year, 60% of that use is going towards outdoor irrigation.
Wow, that's a lot. Yeah, so this can really help. What are some simple water-saving habits residents can start today, and which ones tend to have the biggest impact?
So for that reason that I just discussed, reducing outdoor use would have the biggest impact. There's many ways to become more efficient with your irrigation, many resources out there. Aqua Hawk is just one of our tools, and there's many other tools and resources out there that cities, not just Golden, implement, and would recommend to contact your local water provider and reach out to them for additional resources. We offer many programs as well. And recommend trading out turf that requires lots of irrigation with native drought-tolerant vegetation instead, because this won't be the last time that we experience a drought.
Yeah, it won't be. A great recommendation. Well, Kathleen Duke, thank you so much for being with us today. We really appreciate it. And you can see all of your drought alert reports on our website, cbscolorado.com.